So when God creates anything, he creates everything with what? But you are not listening. Everything that God creates, he creates it with what? Boundaries. Even spirits. And that's why when the spirits broke the boundary and they came here and saw the daughters of men and slept with them, it's not a metaphor. I've seen many preachers teaching that as a metaphor. It was that thing that drove the issue of Noah, in case you are not aware. That's what drove the issue of the flood. It was the Nephilims. So God saw that the issue was great, and then he called Noah out with 3 of his sons and 3 of the wives. Those are 6, and Noah's wife. Those are 8 human beings. And he killed everything else because it was contaminated. It was because of the Nephilim. So you cannot say that Nephilim is a metaphor. Metaphor for what? So why did God kill everyone? What are you saying? Angels were told that marriage, Jesus was clear. The words of Jesus. He says angels are not given to marriage. So what business do they have coming here in Genesis and taking wives? They breached something so severe. Because it was clear, marriage is for men. And anyone that's not a man, you should have nothing to do with sex. So angels decided no. And because within their rank, they have that capacity to be. You are not understanding. If you go study the cherubs and the seraphs, you will understand that part of these angels, they have the ability to be man. That's one of the capacities they have. In the face of a man, the face of this, the 4 faces. Go study it. So the question is, how did they sleep with them? They have capacity to be something. But they violated it. Because this was the word of men. So when that angel appears, if you look at the Old Testament, when those angels would come, do you realize, starting with Abraham, they were men? Remember the 3? What does the Bible call them? Men. Do you remember Joshua? When he said, are you for us? He saw a man. Do you remember the barren woman? Before she went and called the husband? Do you remember? What was the person? A man. Because they have the capacity to mimic. That's their rank. So these angels that came, they are called the watchers. They could mimic. And so when this woman came, it was written in the book of Enoch that they were turned into sirens. I don't even have time to explain what they became. And when you see some of these things in the movies, you think they are playing. How did they have that wisdom? That now they are women like fishes. And you think it's a game. We have many things to teach.